Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you see this video. I want to extend a request because I've had to go under, like, seriously, realization of what I was going through. So, if you don't know what narcissism is, if you don't know what a narcissistic disorder look like, please seek help. And don't research it on your own. If you have insurance, get someone to look it up for you. Go see somebody, because you never know when you are a victim to something until you have to heal from it. Having people read my emails and read my text messages, and then read Facebook statuses, it has tremendously saved my life, not knowing if I was battling between a spiritual warfare and something that was controlling, or strongholds that were controlling. I think it's called Stockholm Syndrome. When you have to survive from something that you didn't even know you were going through, it takes on a different light. It takes on a different perspective. These types of people prey on, I'm going to say, alpha type women, or women who are very successful, or they are very faithful or loyal to their faith. And when I look back at my situation, I look back at the women that were entangled in this situation, and all three of them were faithful to their spiritual relationships. All three of them were very successful, and all three of them had money. And not saying that I did or the next person does. It's just a matter of finding patterns. And when you realize what you're dealing with, when you realize when you overcome a situation, help somebody. So this is my helping mechanism. Get help. Find out what narcissistic disorder is. Find out, it's called narcissistic personality disorder or something like that. And gaslighting. You can't have one without the other. Like, I cannot stress enough how we literally had to overcome and be intentional about our overcoming. We had to be intentional about our healing. We had to be intentional. Now, keep in mind, this was after 10 years of being with a person. But let me say it this way. To give you an example of the type of control I had to be released from, I was getting a doctoral degree. I was getting my doctorate, and I was told I was selfish. So guess what I did? Because I'm not a people pleaser, but because I have a tendency to want to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, I felt bad about taking that time away from my family, or from my marriage, or from my job or whatever, just to get another degree. Even though I knew that was something that I wanted to do, it was something that's going to put me on the next level professionally. I knew that, but because a person felt like that was selfish, and I stopped. And there are many other examples that I can share that we had to intentionally overcome. And I know I'm probably, stating this out before the end result, but at the end of the day, I went and researched. And when I got research, I literally got a spiritual advisor, a cognitive therapist, and a pastor. And that is what saved my life, guys. So do that for yourself. Do that for yourself right now. If you don't know that you are dealing with someone who has narcissistic personality disorder, research it, get some help. Gaslighting goes right along with that. So find your help, get it, and don't be afraid to stand out against it. I am Dr. Latisha Graves Nash, and thank you for sitting at my desk. All right, guys, have a good day. You're super awesome. Hey, girls, get up.